Good evening, fellow T-kash merchants. It's my hope that we are doing fine this evening. My name is Amos. I'll be your trainer today under the T-kash Soko platform. This is our third and last session of the day. This session comes after our first two sessions. The first one on fix your shop and prices, the second one on make your first sale, and now this one on get paid, wallets, balances, and KYC. Remember, the past two sessions are already recorded and posted on YouTube. You can get to watch them as and of when you get time after this session to get to benefit and learn how to fix your shop and how to make your first sale. So this session is a build up on make your first sale. Remember we said that immediately you fix your shop, then you would want to start making sales. And we say that the best way of making sales when you're already having the platform is through the platform. Why? Because the platform has a way of keeping the records, has a way of ensuring that your money is secure. So has a way of showing you the transaction history, the kind of details, the kind of business insights zenye unahitaji for you to be a successful business person or for your business to be a huge success. So when you get paid, where does this money go? Hapo ndio tunataka kuaddress leo. Hii pesa inaenda wapi? So that tusikuwa tunasema you can be paid by scanning the Soko QR code, but once you get paid, you don't know where your money goes. That is what this session is all about. When you get paid, where does this money go? Where is the wallet? Where can I access the balances? How can I access the KYCs? And what is KYC? Of course, hizo ndio vitu zenye tunasoma pamoja. So welcome to this session once again, and let us get started. So yes, today on this platform, I'm on the side of my screen that is not the personal but rather the business side. Why remember bado tuko kwa ile side yako ya business, sababu hapo ndio kuna hizo wallets, ndio kuna hizo balances. So there's something that I want to start with. Ukiangalia hapa juu, you'll see something here, the T-kash balance. Hapo juu, like immediately after Hello Amos, the owner, Aura Photo Studio, there is the T-kash balance. The T-kash balance that is appearing there is a T-kash balance of 106. And you can see I have 4 Rotary tickets, and today's performance is good. And 200 shadings, and this is on one transaction. So you can be able to see that. Upcoming bookings are still 0. But sasa nataka kujua hii 200 yenye naona hapa kwa today's performance inaenda wapi? So for you to know where this money goes, utakuja tu hapa chini kabisa, there is the option of home, orders, sell, then there is the option of the wallet. So nitaguza wallet. Nikiguza wallet, then this screen shows. Hii screen ina show, it's like bluish. Utaona iko na an icon pale juu on your top left, another icon, another icon. It has 3 icons at the top. So I want us to exploit it and see hizi icons zinahusu nini. Ukiguza the first icon, inaniambia this is all about inquiry. It's like an inquiry. If your T-kash wallet is connected to T-kash Soko, to T-kash Soko, your balance shows at the top. Na utaona this balance here, the T-kash balance yenye ilikuwa inaappear on the other side is still showing here because hii ndio wallet, hii ndio kitu ina hold pesa yangu. Remember, we have used wallets before. You use a wallet to place your important documents and of course money. So this wallet in this case is a wallet that keeps your money and a few records. So the money is kept at the top. The T-kash balance, it's there. You can see it. You can, if your app is not connected, then when you press on that icon, that the inquiry icon, you will be given some guidance on how to connect. But because mine is already connected, that's why I can see my balance. Then kuna hii icons mbili ziko on your right hand side, hapo juu kabisa. We'll start with the first one, the dollar sign icon. Nikiguza the dollar sign icon, unaona this is all about the cash payment, the cash payment fees. Remember, the platform fee for cash sales, I have 48 because I had 50 initially, but we made a transaction together and a make your first sale worth 200 that we paid on cash basis. Because your transaction tulilipa 200, so tukalipa a service fee of 2 shillings, then the 50 minus 2 is 48. So that is the balance that is showing there. The balance that is remaining yenye naweza tumia kumake nayo cash payment. Remember, tulisema for cash payment there is a small transaction fee that you get to pay. Hapa ndio unaweza access here. And of course, inaniambia hapa chini, if you do not wish to regularly settle this service fee, you can top up in advance. So pia hapa ndio pia naweza tumia kutop up. For example, already unaona niko na 48 shillings hapo. Naweza amua niongeze ifike 55. For me to add ifike 55 ni 7 shillings. Naweza weka 7 shillings ndio ifike 55 and then top up. Nikitop up, you're about to pay 7. I'll say top up. I don't want to cancel, I want to top up. Utaona hii processing payment. Hii pesa yenye nimeweka 7 shillings itatoka kwa T-kash balance yangu ikuje sasa kwa cash payments. Done. So nikirudi nyuma, you will be able to see, nikirudi hapo kwa dollar sign, you will be able to see that the platform service fee balance for cash sales has increased to 55. Na hivyo ndio unaweza top up. So unaweza top up to an amount yenye juu ni wewe tu utakuwa unatumia. Ukimake transaction kwa app inakata hapo. So that is how you get to top it up. This money I've topped up from, inatoka wapi? Inatoka from my T-kash wallet. So definitely you must have some money in your T-kash wallet for you to do the top up. That is all about it. Na unaweza isettle before ifike negative 100. So that is something again that we need to understand. Unaweza settle before ifike negative 100. So inaweza kuallow ifike mpaka 100, negative 100. So which is pretty okay because unaweza uza sales za up to 15,000. So unaweza move back. Once I'm back, there is this other icon yenye iko besides the dollar sign. That is the one that I want to tap at the very top. Nikiguza hiyo icon inaleta kwa sales insights. Sasa hapa kwa sales insights ndio nitapata ile information yote yenye inahusu biashara yangu. So naweza guza sales overview ujue umeuza aje. For example, unaona for today we have made sales worth 200 for this month of March 2026 in one transaction, and the average per transaction is 200. The peak days is Monday. The busiest time period is between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So inaweza kupea an overview. Na hii information inapatikana once you transact through the phone. And this information is going to be useful to you as a business person in making informed business decisions. After the T-kash balance, which is showing there, there is the pay later activity. So hii pay later ni nini? Hii pay later ni venye tumekuwa tukipea watu items on credit. So mtu anaweza kuja kwa shop yako, he doesn't have money now, but anakupromise he will pay you later. So hizo pesa zote zenye watu watakuwa na utakuwa unaziona hapo. For now, I don't have a pay later activity, and that is why inaniambia no pay later activity yet. And of course, ukiangalia hapo behind, after the pay later, there is the cash payment that has been done. And of course, all the transactions are now appearing here. So hapa naweza ona hii cash payment ilikuwa ni ya nini via viewing the receipt. Nikiiguza niguze receipt hapo, then inanionyesha that this was custom portrait that was sold per photo. And that is how you understand where your money goes. Of course, ukiona hii ni cash payment, hii inamaanisha that this money yenye ilikuwa in cash form haiko tena kwa nini yangu, haiko kwa T-kash balance yangu. My T-kash balance itaonyesha pesa zenye nimelipwa via the T-kash soko platform and via M-Pesa, because hizo pesa zenye nimelipwa via the two methods ndio zitakuja kwa T-kash wallet. Ile pesa nimelipwa in cash nitakuwa nayo in cash, so you need to also understand that bit. So now, once I can see this balance, how do I now access this money and get to use it? Maybe for or to buy products from another shop, to, of course, maybe withdraw the money and use it in terms of cash. How do I access it? You can also be able to access this money. Hii pesa ni yako. However, the app has a way of protecting us against fraud. Remember, we're living in very interesting time. Wakati kuna issues money laundering and so on. So to protect you from money laundering, then there is something referred to as KYC. KYC refers to what? Know your customer. So you expected to do your KYC for you to be able to access now this money na uanze kuzitumia to do your normal activities, the activities you generally do using money. So for you to access this money and start using it, you would need to do your KYC. How do you do that? For you to do your KYC, you need to switch from the business to the personal side of the app. So nikiguza personal pale juu, in between the business logo icon and the notification bell, if I touch on the personal side, it is switches in a moment. One thing you will not need, T-kash balance na huku pia imechange. It was initially 106, it is now 99, because I've used 7 shillings to top up my cash sale balance ndio nilikuwa nataka, so that you see how that can be topped up. So my balance is now remaining as 99 shillings on this other side of the app. Ukiangalia hii side of the app inanionyesha, inaniambia hello Amos, then it has the T-kash balance, the amount I've spent today. Of course I've spent 0, that is why it is 0 shillings, and the number of Rotary tickets I have are now 4, the bookings 0, the order 0, the refer none, and so on. So unaweza ona that is how the profile is looking like. Nikitaka kwenda kwa KYC, nafaa niguze the icon that has my picture. Hiyo icon iko na picha, hapo ndo nitaguza. At the very top left hand side, that is the icon that you touch. Once you touch on that icon, then your picture shows up. It is telling me that this is me, it has my name, and this is the personal profile. And of course, I have the option of switching to business. Hiyo ndio ina appear next. Then the alliance code, this is like the bank code. Ukienda kwa bank kufungua account, kuna kitu unapeangwa referred to as an account number. Hiyo account number ni ile namba yako yenye ina hold pesa uko nazo. So pia kwa T-kash soko platform kuna a certain unique number yenye unapewa. That number is unique to you, only you. So hiyo number ndio unaona hapo inapia as alliance code, which is 0773, for my case 117045. Hiyo ndio namba inapia hapo. Then I have this other option after the code. I have the KYC. You can see my KYC is completed. How do you get to have your KYC completed, and what are the requirements? For you to complete your KYC, there are 2 things that you need: your face and your identification. Something like ID. Unahitaji ID yako na unahitaji uso yako. What happens ni utapiga picha ya front side na back side ya ID, uupload na tena uscan sura yako. For your KYC to be accepted like mine, na ukiguza hapo KYC completed ikuonyeshe that the KYC was accepted, your face must match the face that is in the ID. Why so? Why is it so? The app is trying to protect you from fraud so that it is not like people can just transact and there is nobody who knows who is who. That is why you need to have to complete your KYC for you to access your funds and get to use your funds. Either withdraw the funds, get to use the funds to buy other items and so on. Lazima umalize KYC. Know your customer. When you complete it by scanning your face and uploading the two sides of your ID. And for it to be completed, lazima uso yako na picha iko kwa ID zimatch. Zikimatch, KYC yako inakuwa completed. Ikikuwa completed, ikikuwa accepted, then you are able to see this KYC completed. Once your KYC is completed now, you have access to your money. And how do you now get to access your money? Nikirudi huku nyuma, ukiangalia kwa hii page yenye niko ya personal, hapa mwisho kabisa, down there on my left hand side, no, not left, but right hand side, hapo mwisho kabisa, I have the option of transfer. I have, hapa chini I have home, shop, scan, wallet, then transfer. Transfer iko hapo mwisho, just down on your right hand side. Nikiguza transfer, I have the option of sending money and withdrawing cash. But I can only access these two options and be able to use them and use the money that I have on my T-kash account if I've completed my KYC, and that is why KYC is very important. Lazima make sure that you have completed your KYC. The know your customer is a very important regulatory requirement by the government. Hata sio kitu imekuja na app, ni kitu ya government. Lazima complete KYC because ya money laundering. Remember pia bank account. Huwezi walk into a bank unapewa tu account without the bank having your documentation. So your bank will need to know definitely a number of things. It need kujua, one, your name, two, your ID. So those are the things that also this app requires for you to complete your KYC. So nikikuja, if I have money on my T-kash balance, I can decide to send money. It is important that you understand, hapa kusend, lazima ujue unataka kusend how much na unataka kusendia nani for number yake. So for example, you may decide you want to send something like 10, next, then the number, unaeka number, then una press next. And of course, you can see inanitolea the details for me to confirm that confirm the details. The recipient is myself. Of course, I was trying to send to myself. The network is Safaricom and the amount is 10. You can send this money to any network. And this is the beauty of it. Unaweza kuwa maybe you have a sister in college, you want to support her, na akona T-kash. Unamtumia kwa T-kash yake, like kwa phone number ya T-kash yake. Anaweza kuwa kona M-Pesa, unamtumia kwa M-Pesa namba yake using the T-kash platform. Unaweza kuwa you una business, you support your parents, you support your guardians, unawatumia pesa from the wallet direct to their phone numbers. So that is how you can be able to send. But in this case, I don't need to send, so I'll just cancel. You see, I have access to this money and I can send because I have completed my KYC. So for you to be able to also do the same, you need to complete your KYC. The other option of transfer would be the withdraw cash. Under which circumstances do you get withdraw? unaweza kuwa unahitaji hiyo pesa in cash, maybe to go and do shopping, to go and buy from a certain trader who only accepts cash, because kuna shops hazi accept but I think they are now few. Kuna shops maybe hazi accept kulipa na M-Pesa ama kulipa na T-kash. So for them, maybe the only way of accepting payment is by cash. So you can withdraw also. Uta withdraw ya wapi na uta withdraw aje? For you to withdraw, you need to access a T-kash, so a T-kash agent, that is a Telecom Kenya agent, or a KCB bank agent. So you can withdraw from any of those two agents. And how many agents are there in the whole country? There are more than 40,000 agents in the whole country. So there is no way you're going to walk a distance that is very far before you get to see an agent, either a KCB agent or a T-kash agent. Those are the ones you withdraw from. So ukitaka withdraw, you'll press the option of withdraw cash. Nikiguza that option, I must know the amount I want to withdraw. So say I want to withdraw something like 50 shillings. Then the option I need to press is the next. Nikiguza next, the next thing I enter is the PIN code. So I'll just enter my PIN code. Yes, it tells me to confirm the details that I want to withdraw the 50. Yes, I confirm, so I'll generate the code. A code will be generated. Hii agent code ndio nitapatia huyo agent wa KCB Bank ama wa T-kash. Nikimpatia hii code, atanipea pesa, ata withdraw from their device na anipatie pesa. And that is how you get to access your funds, and you're able now to do transactions now using the money in your T-kash wallet. So how do you do this? Remember, we said that this starts with you, first of all, completing your KYC. Once you've completed your KYC, then you're able to now access your wallet. Like umefungua bank account. So now this money has somewhere to go. Ni vile tu unafungua tu bank account. Ukifungua bank account, then you load it with money. So opening a T-kash wallet is not enough. Like you need to have the wallet, but you also need to make the sales using the app. Once you've made the sales using the app, you're able to get money. This money comes to your wallet. Ikikuja kwa wallet yako, then you can withdraw the money, or you can use the money to do any transaction of your choice. I hope that is clear. So this will bring us to the end of our session today on Get Paid, wallets, balances, and KYC. Remember, we said a number of things in the course of the session, that the T-kash balance on your personal side is the same as the T-kash balance on your business side. Ukiangalia kwa hii personal side yangu, the balance is 99. Nikiguza pale kwa business side, I switch to whichever business, maybe the Aura Photo Studio, then of course the balance will be the same. The balance loads to 99 because these two have been synchronized. Zinaonyesha the same thing. Ukiangalia the Rotary tickets, the same. But kwa hii business, unaona kuna performance. That performance is for the business itself. Itaapia hapo. Nikitaka kujua hii pesa ya performance imeenda wapi, na kuja hapa chini kabisa, tukasema unaenda kwa wallet. Nikikuja kwa wallet, nitaona T-kash balance. I need to refresh for it to appear. To refresh, you just pull the screen down. Ukipull the screen down, utaona like the amount appears now. The amount is 99. Ikiapia hii amount 99 shillings, then you know that that is the amount that you have in your wallet. And you can be able to access these funds via the personal side once you have completed your KYC. And KYC, you have said, refers to the Know Your Customer, which is a standard procedure in ensuring that We protect you and your customers from money laundering. So this brings us to the end of our session. This session, remember, comes after another 2 sessions on Fix Your Shop and Make Your First Sale. The sessions are already on YouTube. Kindly get to watch them and learn how to fix your shop and how to make your first sale for you to have the money coming to your wallet. And once you have this money coming to your wallet, get to use it to do the things you'd want to do, because definitely we are not looking for money to just have wallet balances. We're looking for money because we have needs, so you can get to access this money and get to solve the needs that you have, or get to meet the needs that you have. In case you have any question on how you get paid, the wallets, the balances, and the KYC, kindly feel free to get to me via the chat section below. I'll be responding to your questions as soon as I see them. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow in our next 3 sessions. Have a nice evening.